Hi guys, Belle here, and I'm back to work on my third week of the Margarete Miller collage assignments. So here's the book I've been working in. I will leave a link to the first week. There is a playlist that is created for this, so you can check it out, because I do a flip through of this journal as well that I made after being inspired by a video made by Martha. This is week 1's collage, if you remember. This is week 2's, which is my favourite so far. Look at that. Look at his little face. And now we're on to week 3, which is going to be on the back of this page. So this week's ones, hold on, I've got everything here. This week's, which you can see, I'm trying to get all the pieces. So we have, no, that's week 2. We have something that lives, no, that was week 2. This because I'm doing so many videos, one after the other. Something fast. Well, I've got a stag. Stags are fast. And again, this is from a digital kit. I can't remember where this one's from. It's a scrap that I've got. Lace. So I've got this, a selection of laces to try and use. And it also says illustration or reel. And this scrap of paper, that is from a Release the Crafting kit, has lace on there. And again, after all the browns and greens of the last page, I'm going to go really brown with this one, neutrals. A game piece. So I have these little cards from a vintage snap game that I had that I like the backs of. So there's those. Ledger paper. So I've got a little scrap of ledger paper here. Text in a foreign language. Well, I've got a few of those. So I've got this digital. And again, it's got lines through it from printing, so this is a great way to use those up. I've got this that I was sent, I'm not quite sure what language this, but I got sent this in some Happy Mail. And I've also got some, I think it's Chinese, I could be mistaken, I'm not sure. Something lavender for the bonus, I'm not actually going to do. And I've got a few other bits. I think this is in French too. Oh no, it's not. I've just realised. I thought it was in French. It's not. So my phone is also charging whilst I'm doing this. So hopefully we're okay. So something fast. It's going to be on this page. But to begin with, I want to get this paper down. So that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, on to week 3 already. Woohoo! I'm still behind, but at least I'm on to week 3. I will be caught up in the next week, so that'll be good. And then I'll be obviously putting up a weekly video, probably on a Monday, of the collage. So yeah, I'm going to put this on here. Now, I was going to have the frog on there, but do you know what? I actually don't want the frog on there. Because I might use him still, but not at the moment. So I want this, and I might have it kind of down the bottom. So let's just rip it. Look at me being brave and just ripping it and not knowing exactly what I'm doing. Let's just do this one. So, yeah, what to talk about whilst we're collaging. I'm just really enjoying this challenge. I remember seeing everyone's last year and thinking, I love collage, but I honestly think I kind of found out about it maybe mid-year, and it was just a bit too late to catch up. But I reminded myself, I put a little note in my diary to remind myself, do I like this one or do I like the other digital? I feel like I want a bit of both. I really like that writing, but I also do want to use, but then I've got this Oh, that's quite pretty, isn't it? I just really like the I really like the way that looks. Chinese characters are just so beautiful. So let's do that. I actually, as you can see, I've got no real plan of what I'm doing. I'm going to put things down and then see how it looks and go from there, basically, which is all part of the fun of collage, I think. We can overthink too much, which is a problem for many of us crafters, which means we can spend a long time just humming and hawing about things and then worrying that it's not perfect. And that's the reason I'm loving these. I like to keep this bit at the top like that because I like the way that looks. Yeah, humming and hawing, put that over the staples. I think that's where I'm going to put some of the lace or something else. Let's see, we definitely need something more there, don't we? So what do we have? Oh, I could put some of the ledger paper, or do I want to use that differently? Let's work out where the stag's going to go first. I feel like I like him there. That's what I feel. I feel like I want some of this here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not, as you can see, I'm not overthinking this in the slightest. Let's have it where it says number on the other side. Not overthinking it in the slightest. Playing, having fun, just letting your mind go, which I've really needed. I don't know about you guys, but you know, let's face it, last couple of years have been challenging, to say the least. I think that's the biggest understatement ever. They've been challenging, and I've just found that my crafting has really taken a hit as well, because I've just been right. This is really sticky now, so let's take this off. I really need to do the edge here, make it into a little journaling card. Put that over to the side. Yeah, my crafting's really taken a hit because just when I'm stressed and anxious, I struggle to focus. And yeah, I just find doing challenges and doing something fun and creative, which I didn't do as much as I wanted to last year, like that. And this year I made a promise to myself that I was going to do more just fun challenges. That's not even straight, but you know what? It doesn't even matter. I've also got some of this. It's just really pretty. It's like tea dyed, I don't know, greaseproof paper with this gorgeous pattern on it. You can see. And I wanted to use some of this because I like, okay, I'm going to be brave. I'm just going to rip it. Just going to rip it. Do I want it over the lace like that? Do I want it up here like that? Right, firstly, that edge is too straight, so I can't tell anything because it's too straight. Do I want it like that? I feel like I want it there. Anyway, yeah, so as I was saying, I made a promise to myself that in 2022, I was going to not just focus on journal making and journal crafts. I was just going to have fun getting creative and doing some challenges. And this collage challenge is a perfect, I don't want to throw that away either, so I think I'm going to use that up there. It's a perfect way to just relax on an afternoon. And as you can see, not even thinking too much about anything, just having a go. Not being perfect. Although I have to say, as someone who, you know, makes journals and sells them, coming on to do something, I think I want to use this Edith Holden as well. I really like the I really like this. As someone who makes journals to sell, it can be a little bit daunting just coming on and doing a random challenge, because if it's not perfect, it doesn't look great. You're like, oh, what will people think? So that's something I have to work on. So I also still need my playing piece. So I've got something fast. Where's my stag gone to? Where did I put him? Oh my gosh, where did my stag go? I did this last time. I lost a stamp and now I've lost a stag. I mean, a stag's a bit harder to lose in the grand scheme of things. Oh gosh, are you kidding me? There he is. Oh, he's always under something. I feel like I want, like, I really like that. And I want the back of one of these cards, I think. Like that. That looks good. That looks good. I had some of this paper left over from the other collage. I really like that, so we're going to keep that and use that too. And got some of this green, and I'm thinking just to pop a green down the bottom might be quite nice, so let's do that. So yeah, as I was saying, it can be a little bit daunting to come on and just go, oh look, and it may not look perfect, it may be a bit random and whatever else, and you're thinking, oh, or maybe it's just me, maybe other crafters don't feel that way, but I do. And you know, you want these videos to be fun and interesting, and where does that, so snip it there roughly, and not be judged. But you just have to sometimes put those voices to one side and go, do you know what, it's what I like to do and want to have a go at. And yeah, I like to see crafters who may do the most beautiful, stunning work, and then you see them do other things and it's still beautiful but in a different way, that's not as thought about or as much time taken, because I can take weeks on a journal. I don't understand how people can make a journal in like a few days or like even a week. It could take me a couple of weeks depending on the journal. The bigger ones definitely, but with collage, do you know what, I'm going to touch a little bit of black. I like the black just on the outline. Can you see how that just gives it a bit more depth? Just a little bit of black on the outline. Yeah, I don't want to cover up all that ledger paper. I kind of have, so I might have to put some more ledger paper somewhere else. Oh, I really like it. Do I want straight edges? Do you know what? Yes, this time I actually want straight edges. Unheard of. But yeah, it can take me weeks to do a journal, and sometimes I just really do feel burnt out if I'm going from one journal to another journal to making sure I'm making journal stuff. And I love making journals, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it. And it's ironic really, because I was going to do a touch of black on that as well, because it was actually a crafting friend of mine a few years back who was like, you really should make junk journals. And I kept saying to her, I don't actually see the point. I don't know. At the time I was making a lot of ephemera, and I was really into pocket letters. Don't know if you guys know what they were, but I spent a few years just making hundreds of pocket letters and sending them all around the world. And making all sorts of ephemera and random bits that can be used in scrapbooks and things. And yeah, when she kept saying to me, you really, really have to try making a journal. And I actually struggle with anxiety. That looks really nice like that, I think. I really like that. I really like that. Yeah, I struggle with anxiety. And I one of the things they tell you to do when you have bad anxiety is to write stuff, journal. So I remember I purchased a junk journal, and I just then fell in love with, I mean, I've always done things like, I like bullet journaling and things like that, but hadn't really done, you know, serious journaling for a long time. And the junk journal I brought had so much texture and beads and all these just wonderful things, and I found the texture of it very calming. And you know, if I was highly stressed, I'm going to glue these both at the same time and put them down. If I was very stressed and writing, I found the texture of the journal very calming. And so I suddenly thought, you know what, I'm enjoying using these journals so much. And now I've stuck that down without putting this underneath it. There we go. And I don't know, I decided to then attempt to make one, and that was it. I made one, and anyone who's made journals will know you make one and very quickly gets extremely addictive. And yeah, I'm just started making them, and I realized that for me, texture is highly important when I'm making or using journals. So a lot of, I'm looking, because I think I kept a stamp or something from the last thing as well. Right, this is looking good so far. We've got digital lace, we've got ledger paper, text in a foreign language, playing card piece, something fast. We've got all of those, but I think I do want to use more ledger paper because I don't think there's enough. And I think I would really like to use some of this paper still too. And obviously I've got some lace still to use. Oh, we've got this bit of ledger paper, so let's get that. And I really thought I'd kept, oh, I have kept the other stamp because I just liked it. And I've got this. Okay, so we've still got other pieces still. Yeah, so I have no idea what I was saying now. Oh, see, that goes so nicely across there. Yeah, I like it that way around rather. Yeah, and I just, that was it. You start making journals, you get addicted to them. So I find journaling very therapeutic, and as a journaler, I think that also influences how you make your journals. But as much as I love journals and journaling and all that, if that's all you're doing, how do I want that? Do I want it there? Then you can feel a bit, what's the word I was looking for that I've already used? Burnt out from it all. So, oh, long-winded way. Oh gosh, didn't think this was going to turn into that much of a chatty video. But there you go. Long-winded way to say, I really like this, but I also think it'd look really good in a journal, and now I don't want to rip it. Long-winded way to say, we've got this. Oh, and it says, oh, the forest. Oh, I like that. I'm going to use that. That's why I'm doing lots of challenges. That autumn. I kind of like the whole thing, but I don't want the whole thing, I don't think, but still. So yeah, I decided to do more actual, just fun, random crafting. This is far too big. This will not go. Or will it? Will it go down here? But then it's covering up all that lace, isn't it? And then what's the point of putting that on there? But I just like the whole quote. That autumn eve was stilled. The last... there. I just think it looks better down there. Okay, well, I'm putting other lace on it anyway. So make your mind up. Where did it go to? There it is. Right, let's ink this. Yeah, so if you know of any other fun challenges, I'm also doing the Crazy Craft Challenge, which is crazy. Sorry, I've just knocked the camera. I'm doing that. I did a few years ago do the 100-day challenge, which was lots of fun. And this year they're starting it in February, because it used to be, well, the one I did started in the April time when I did it and finished in July, which is literally 100 days of crafting. I do, again, I'll link that video because I have a flip through of the completed thing that I did. Oh, I really like that there. It's a lot on that side though, isn't it? Up here. Okay, I prefer it there. I keep thinking like I want a bit more green. Like a bit of this green, maybe here. Even though this stamp, I know this stamp is green, guys. When I'm saying I want more green, but I feel like light green. Does that make sense? And yeah, I do. I like that. Because it's very brown this side. And we've got green here. And I just want to offset it. Yeah, so I have been wondering if I will do the 100-day challenge again. It actually starts in February, so it starts in a week or two. There is something coming up in March that, oh, there we go, back in camera, that I am doing, which I will give more details of nearer the time. But I have been wondering, look, this stamp says 20p. I mean, I don't know if it's a real stamp or not. I think it is, but it says 20p. Anyone remember the last time in the UK a stamp cost 20p? I mean, come on. I think second class stamps right now are 60 something p. But yeah, oh, I really like that. Oh, I do. Oh, I like how that's looking. Right, which lace? We've got this lace, which could go down the bottom here, actually. That would look nice. Or we could put it to the other side and cover up those staples, but it wouldn't be able to go over the whole thing. I suppose it could. It could go over the whole thing and we'd still get the writing on the edge. Or we've got this one that could go down the bottom. I feel like I want it down the bottom, but I feel like this is a little bit lacking something. This is such pretty. Don't know if I want to use it all in here. This is really pretty too. Oh, decisions. I'm going to use this because I'll use it for. Oh no, I'm not. I'm not going to use this one. This is too pretty. Does that make sense? No, probably not. But I feel like I'll use that more in other things, and I haven't got any more. That's literally the only amount I have of that one. So instead, if I use this one, it's still pretty, but it's not as much. Come on. Just a little bit more. That's all I'm wanting. So I'm going to do it all the way down to the bottom. And even though you can't see the lace, I know I've got digital lace under there. Now, which way round is this? I think it's this way. So yeah, I might be doing the 100 days project again if I can work out something crafty to do. Last time I did it, I gave myself very specific rules and it just made it so easy. If I turn that over, actually looks nice on the other side too with that. It made it so easy and not stressful at all. Because I'd given myself very tight restrictions. So I don't know. I don't know what I'd do this time around. And I don't know if I'd film it regularly. I know I did one craft with me of it last time and then a flip through, I think. But okay, I think we're done. Or do I want a leaf? Do I want a leaf? Let's push that down in there. I think we're done. Let's just ink around this. It's very white. And then let's do these. So I want to leave them. So do I want to leaf? I feel like I do. Bear with me a minute, guys. Okay. So I have this little pot. Oh, did I pull you guys? Sorry. I have this little pot of some of my autumn leaf die cuts, and I could use a red one, but that's quite bright. But I could put it down, like mute it with, got some branch too. That looks quite good. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna mute this with some ink as well. So yeah, let me know down below if you guys are thinking of doing the 100 days project, and if you are, what are you choosing to do? I know Rachel at Roxy Creations often does it and does almost a daily video with it, which is just extraordinary. I don't know how people can do daily videos. It's, you know, it's not the videoing itself, although you have to get a good day to be able to video. It's not the video itself that's the issue, it's then getting it all uploaded and all the details. I just find it exhausting sometimes. And again, I'm using black for this. No, I'm not. That's not black. Now it's black. Yep, that looks a bit better, I think. And the red picks up the red in the card, the plain piece, and the sort of pinkish in the ledger, and the red on the Edith Holden. Yeah, I like that. And then I believe we will be done on day 3 as well, guys. Yay, week 3 rather. So yeah, so let's just go over that. Let's move everything. Let's find it all. Let's go over it. Take it all down. Stick, 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 stick. I wonder if I want a piece of lace over here too, like on this side. Too much? Too much. Right, okay, so something fast, a stag, lace, we've got under here and here, game piece, the back of a snap card, ledger paper here and here, text in a foreign language up here, something lavender I didn't do. So let's get this up so you can have a look at it. And that is week 3. Let me know what you think down below, guys. I really like the fact that these kind of complete goth greenies, more green than brown, and then this is more brown than green, and kind of goes well with this page, but that's going to be covered, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so that is week 3 done, guys. I hope you liked that. I know it was a bit of a rambly video as well. That's what happens when you're filming several in a day. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up button. If you have enjoyed this video and want to see more, please hit that subscribe button so you always get notified when I put a video up. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I apologize for the rambling, but there you go. And that's what you get with my videos. And yeah, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having lots of crafty fun. And thank you for watching. I will be back again soon. Bye.